All right, we are live. Everyone is here. I am so thankful looking at all the chats coming in as we're still getting everything set up. Move this down and out of my face. But we're live, we're back. The Commander Crucible is back once again, and I am your host, your friendly blue mage, the long-awaited Azoreign. You may call me Azo. Thank you for joining me tonight. I don't really have anything new to report. Took a small little break from streaming, just all the sets coming out, keeping an eye on everything, just feeling a little bit of Magic burnout playing Magic on stream, playing in real life, but nevertheless, we are back. Sometimes, you just need like a little refresher. I'm very excited for Tarkir to come out next week, and then I'm extremely excited for the set that will follow that, but that has nothing to do with why we are here. I am facing off in a Naya battle. All three of my opponents are playing Naya decks, and unfortunately I could not join them. I don't have a Naya deck, but we will see how Grixis fares against three Naya decks. So, and it is April Fool's. Don't believe anyone who tells you that. I saw a post this morning saying that Ristic Study was banned, and my heart skipped a beat for a second. But again, it is April Fool's, so happy April Fool's. We are going to go ahead, jump over into the spell table, unmute ourselves in Discord, and find out what conversation we're interrupting.
Hell yeah.
How's everyone doing?
Hey.
All right.
We are live. I see that we've lost Rye's video feed. He's right here.
Oh, I thought you were making a new room.
No, when I reopened Spell Table, I was able to just join this one back, so.
That was my bad.
Works.
No, you are all
That's
good.
my bad then. I need to shuffle up and draw.
Before we get started, Rye, you mentioned to me earlier that you had an April Fool's card. Do you care to explain that?
I do. There's one very special card that you're going to see as soon as possible.
Okay. While
What could it
you
possibly
look for
be?
that, I'm going to update our sub goal amount. We are currently almost at 2,200 subs. So if anyone here, I would assume most of you are subbed. I appreciate you. And our current goal is to reach 3,000. Don't know when that's going to happen, but it's super cool to be over the 2,000 subscriber threshold. Captain Poland, you remind me of a typical blue mage. Your typical blue mage might be a little more ruthless. I may have spoiled you, Captain Poland, with my niceties. Thea says I look like a German porcelain doll. Here, I can try and mess up my hair a little bit so it doesn't look so flat. I don't know what the common characteristics of a German doll.
I have no clue, yeah. Rosy cheeks, maybe?
That would be me.
All I can think of is the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang doll scene. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. Old movie.
I don't think I have. While Rye searches for his card, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the turn order 3 times because I want to look at my starting hand to find out if it is complete garbage or not. So, 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, looks like it's not rigged. I'm not rigging it. You're seeing it in live action.
Rigged.
So I'm starting
Rigged.
Tribs. I'm forcing you to go last because
That's fine with me. I don't mind.
You keep it.
I should put my commander in here.
Good enough hand to keep up, I think.
I can keep as well. I'm good. Musing Melodist in chat. Good evening, all. Good evening to you. How's it going? I know that Musing Melodist just joined our Monster Hunter ventures, so hope those go well for you. If anyone else here in chat or anyone in this game room has Monster Hunter Wilds, Lion and I have been playing that pretty frequently. Lion's a huge fan of Monster Hunter and kind of got me into the series with this most recent one. So
I would if I had a device that could play it, but I don't. I'm a Nintendo Switch nerd. Hopefully, the hope is that it is a Switch 2 launch title.
Yeah, I mean, very well could be. A lot of big games were added to the Nintendo Switch library, like things like Skyrim or The Witcher 3. So I have no doubt that an upgraded Switch would be able to handle similar games.
Yeah. So we'll see what we have.
Yeah, I've yet to dip my toes into Monster Hunter, but from the friends who I have playing it, they love it.
Yeah, Lion convinced me to play Monster Hunter World, which was the previous one, and that one proved to be very difficult for me to get into. But Monster Hunter, from all the changes they've made from Worlds to Wilds, they have made the game a bit easier, more accessible. But I've been really enjoying all the changes, and I've been having a blast. So Monster Hunter Wilds is worth it, in my opinion.
Where's... Hey, Capcom, Stories 3, when?
The player
says, hey
customization.
Azo, do you think Jan Jansen Chaos Crafter is casual enough? Jan Jansen is
Right.
the Mardu one, isn't he? Jan?
Alright. This hand is... I'm not happy with it, but it's fine.
Jan Jansen Cat. Yeah, I like this guy. I love that he has haste. He's a 3/3 for 3. He's got haste. He allows you to sacrifice a creature, make treasures, and then you can sacrifice a non-creature and make creatures. I think this guy's really cool. He doesn't really speak to me like on a design level, but he kind of limits himself. He needs to tap, so you can put in like untappers within your deck to get multiple uses out of him. He's got haste. You can come down immediately. He ramps you. He makes 2 treasures. I don't think that the 2/1/1s are anything to like write home about. If you like polymorph them or something, it'd be kind of cool. But like him being able to tap, untap, and tap, and like instantly make you like 4 treasures would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think he's good. Like, he's a pretty fair card. Rai, you said you were good? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the hand, but it's better than going to 6.
Drax, Tribs, you guys good?
Yep.
I'm all ready.
Then I will put the purple outline of starting on. Okay, we are going. Draw my card for the turn. Oh my god, it's a turn 1 Soul Ring. Just kidding. I'm going to do Falda Profane on the land side, so it will enter tapped, and I'll pass.
Card for turn. And that changes things ever so slightly. I'm going to play a Spire Garden, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'm gonna play a Jungle Shrine tap.
Sweet. I will draw. I will play this Radiant Grove tapped and pass.
Hey.
Good, clean magic.
Right, go ahead and just tap your land so all of our turn 1 lands can be tapped at the same time. Alright, draw my card. Let's go ahead. I will play the most feared card in all of Magic. An island. Tap 2, Talisman of Dominance. I have no follow-up, and I'll pass.
Card for turn.
Captain pulling MDFC is my first land. Yeah, dude. Dude, if there's an MDFC in your colors, play it. Like, I don't even care if the effect is not great. Play it. They're
well,
great.
I don't have Soul Ring on 1, but I do have Soul Ring on 2.
Look at this guy.
I played a Mana Confluence for turn. And then I'm gonna play a little Mana Acceleration. I'm gonna tap for 3. It might help everybody else. We'll see. I'm gonna cast Super Secret Tech.
Is this your April Fool's card?
It is.
All premium spells cost 1 less to play, and premium creatures. So does that just mean creatures and spells cost 1 less? Is that what you're saying?
If they're foil.
Where's Phoebe?
Oh.
Foil.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Go ahead.
Is it only foils or the full arts? Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play Unclaimed Territory, naming surprising no one dinosaurs.
Very nice.
Then I'm gonna tap 2 for Rampant Growth.
I think that costs 1 less.
It's not shiny.
Oh, it isn't? It just looked like
Nope.
it. I guess it just looked like it.
Yeah, it's just a glare, I think. Basic land. What do I need? I don't know. Let's see. Let's grab the Jurassic Park one because I found that. That's fun.
There you go.
I also just noticed everybody's playing Naya. This is
All except Azo.
So
And I'm gonna pass after this.
My one
Alright.
Naya deck that I ever built did not go over well. I did not do a good job constructing it. I probably could have stuck with it and kept it up, but I just, like, I played it a good handful of times and I just never really had a bunch of fun with it, so I ended up just scrapping the deck.
I will match your turn 2 Soul Ring.
Oh.
And then play Fortified Village for turn. Oh, that's the reveal one. Wrong one. I also don't have a Fortified Village. I have a Selesnya Sanctuary. Bouncing back this Radiant Grove to my hand. And I'm done.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Play Sulphur Falls. It will enter untap because I do control a island.
come on, Azo. I brought this for today for a reason. Play shiny cardboard.
Dude, I'm in luck because I'll just leave it at
You can
that.
catch your
I'm
commander.
in luck. I can cast my commander, but instead I will go 3. I'm gonna do Aether Channeler. I will. Oh, I don't have my dry erase.
I
tokens
think
on
that
me.
costs 1 less.
Yep. So I'm doing 2, and then I'm paying 1 for Inalla's ability.
Right.
It's gonna get sacrificed anyway. So there is the token copy with haste. Now I think I just want more stuff in my hand. I will just have those enter. I'm gonna draw a card off of each of those as my tokens fall to the ground.
It's pretty good.
Okay. Draw.
That is pretty good.
Draw. Okay. Then Rai, you played the first Soul Ring, so I'm just gonna send 2 damage at you, and I will then, after that, move to my end step. I'll sacrifice my token copy and pass the turn.
No, that's correct. Card for turn. I don't like this. I need a land. I have to gamble for a land. I'm scared.
Checking if you got the foil version, Drex.
I do have the foil version. I was just double checking.
Yeah, mine's foil as well. Like, are we counting full arts? I got full arts in my end, but they're not foil. For
Yeah, I
this
guess.
might be foil, actually. Just gotta take out the sleeve. Check sometimes.
I should be at 36. Your Aether Channeler, when it attacked me, was a 3/2.
Oh, that's correct because of your card. Yep.
Our token's foil.
We'll say tokens are not.
Okay, so there is actually precedent for this. On Magic Online, if you play a foil card that makes tokens, the tokens are foil.
I'd be careful saying that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tridge's commander makes a giant token army. So just for the purpose of this stream, let's say that all tokens are non-foil. They're not.
I agree. I agree.
All right. I don't like those. I'm scared.
Of.
I had to gamble for a land.
Oh. I would also be scared.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, the card gamble. I'm like.
Where'd I put my D6? Of course, it's at the bottom of my dice tray.
Always.
But I have one. Okay. Bye, Galta.
Ooh.
Hi, Galta. Bye, Galta.
Go ahead.
Untap. Okay. Nope.
I am very okay with
Thank
Ultima
you,
going away.
Jesus. I'm gonna play a Brush Land as my land for turn.
So everyone's needing some lands off the top, huh?
Yeah, I got it. I'm so happy to see that. Red, colorless, doesn't matter. 3 for Poetic Ingenuity. So whenever one or more dinosaurs I control attack, create that many treasure tokens. And whenever I cast an artifact spell, create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. Ability considered only once each turn. And then I'm going to tap Brushland for colorless to cast Swiftfoot Boots for 1 because it's
Yep,
shiny.
it's cheaper.
And I will pass. This is an enchantment, by the way, not a creature.
Yep.
And I get a dinosaur from that. Woo!
Sweet.
Seadrex, I'm helping.
Untap. Draw. Okay, let's make 4 mana. I'll use 3 for a commander sphere. And then I will add a green to my 1 floating for a rampant growth.
Yeah.
Go get a base.
Alright.
These Naya decks doing Naya things, ramping.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need?
Well, you guys couldn't see my hand.
I need some red mana. I'll go get a mountain. Shuffle up after my turn, I'm not doing much else. Guess I can do one thing though. I will play this Fortified Village, revealing a Radiant Grove for my hand. Comes into play untapped. And I will pay 1 white for Intangible Virtue.
Yep.
Hell, but it is shiny.
Yep.
Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. Not bad. And I pass a turn.
Dang. Alright, I guess the Grixis deck is on the field control, the only creature play. Draw my card for the turn. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'll play River
I have a
Glide.
3/1 dino.
Gonna play River Glide Pathway. Oh, you do have a 3/1 dino. How can I forget? So I will go ahead and do... Ooh, how do I want to do this? No, it's fine. We'll just do tap 2 blue, go Aether Adept. I'm not going to pay for Innalla's ability. When this creature enters, I'm going to bounce another creature. I'm going to be a little shifty, and I will... Or actually, I'm sorry, would you mind if I walk this back and just go to combat, Tribs, swing at you for 3,
Take it.
and then second main phase, Aether Adept, bounce my
I'm gonna just
own
pick that
Aether
up, yeah.
Channeler,
Yeah.
and then I will
Yep.
go ahead and tap 3. I'll do Aether Channeler. I've used Innalla's ability. I'll make a token copy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 cards in hand. I'm not super scared of Jax's 3/1 dinosaur, so I will leave that alone for right now.
Oh, but look at him, isn't he?
I mean, I can bounce it back to your hand if you want.
No, that's okay.
All right,
He's
so
chilling.
then
He's
I'm
chilling.
just gonna draw 2 more cards because, oh my god. Okay, I'm facing the problem that all of you guys probably want. I'll go to my end step. I'll sacrifice my token copy. I'll go to discard, and I'll discard a mountain. And
Okay.
I will.
Oh, everybody having land problems looks like.
I got land. Okay, fine.
I haven't
No,
looked the land drop yet,
Azo
so-
getting too many lands. Card for turn. Play the Spire Garden. Do. Now I need protection. I can't even play my commander because I need protection. Otherwise, Azul's just gonna like bounce it every turn.
Well, my 2 bounce creatures are on the field, but I'd have to get a way to bounce that. Usually the goal with Inalla is to use at least one of these triggers to keep bouncing my own things, but I was very desperate to not have a hand of 6 lands, so I drew the cards.
I guess I'll... Here's what I'll do instead. I want to get some card draw going, so I'll go 5 for a Regal Behemoth. I would like the hat, please.
Did you? Oh, Regal Behemoth. I thought this was going to be the. I can't remember what it is. It's 5 mana. I think it's something Behemoth, and it's like when it enters or when it attacks, you like draw a card, or you can make like a 3/3. I can't remember what it's called.
Elder Gargroth. That's in here. That's in the deck also. But yeah, I'm just gonna.
It was like $20 still, and I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, the reprint didn't do anything with the price.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ship the turn and draw for the Monarchy.
Oh yes, that's a nice Monarchy you got there.
Yeah, it is. Okay, untap. Monarchy.
I get the feeling I'm not gonna have this hat very long, but
On land. That is not on land.
it's pretty easy for this deck to get it back.
Okay. Let's do red and colorless. 2 for Odapek Huntmaster. Reduces the cost of my Darneth, and I can tap to give a diamond haste. I'm going to go to combat. Triggs, I'm sending a 3/1 dinosaur at you.
No blocks. Take 3.
Just so I can make a treasure, which I will immediately crack in my second hand. I'll tap it 2 for a Lifecrafter's Bestiary.
That's a card I haven't seen in a hot minute.
Create another dino, and then I will pass after that.
Alright. Untap. Draw.
Alright,
Hopefully this will help me find a light.
1,000 mana now. Let's see what he does with it.
Do 1/2 for Gala Greeters from the Selesnya Sanctuary.
Nice.
Go.
Well, that Gala Greeters, is that...
It's not foil. It's...
Oh, so, Rye, are we counting only foiled cards as premium?
He's dead.
No, I'm here. Just
Is that what we're calling premium? Is just foils?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, foils
Got it.
specifically.
Sure. I'll do...
Like there's enough people that like shiny cardboard.
I'll do a green from the Commander Sphere and a white from the Fortified Village. Play Phabine
Yeah.
for 1 less.
Yep.
When ETB, I will make a treasure token from Gala Greeters. And then I would like to go to combat.
Yes.
Everybody's okay with
Get
that?
to draw a card.
Yes.
Yep, everybody parlay, flip the top, and I will...
Overgrown Farmland.
Goblin Bombardment.
Oh, right. Intrepid Paleontologist.
2 and 2.
Okay, so yep, I make 2 citizen creature tokens.
That is
And
also not a land.
everything gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
Yeah.
Mark it like that. And then both my Gala Greeters will trigger off 2 more creatures entering, so I'll put a counter on them and I'll gain 2 life. And then My creature tokens have haste from Phabine.
Yeah,
And
dude, Phabine's
I want
so
the monarch.
good. Like, I love
It's-
this set.
It's a,
She's so good.
so I am swinging 2/4/4s your way, Raikou.
I
Jesus.
I eat one of them and go to 32.
This one will die. I will become the monarch. I have vigilance, the best. And I will play, I guess, a land. Just play the Evolving Wilds. Probably go get a forest and pass.
Alright, I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay. Tribs ruined my plan to gain the monarchy.
Oh yeah, I gotta run for monarch too.
Yeah,
Protection.
let me know when you've done that.
I've drawn my Magic the Gathering card.
Kind of in a
Like
bit
we
of
can make a deal
pickle
here if we're talking, you know.
No, I'm just like I'm just drawing not good magical cards. So I will play a swamp. I'm gonna tap 4 just because I don't really know what I'm gonna go and get. I'll play a waterlogged teachings. I can go grab an instant or a card with flash.
Card's so good.
And I know it's an instant, but I just don't really know what I'm gonna get, and I'll just use my last 2 remaining mana. Let's tap 2. I'll play Naban, Dean of Iteration. So Wizard Harmonicon. Wizard entering causes an ability of a wizard to trigger. It triggers an additional time. Not paying for Inalla. Yeah, so I'll go search for that card and reveal it, and then I'm done. I will pass to Rye.
Okay.
If you feel like waiting, or I'll just reveal it when I find it, whatever
Card return.
you're comfortable with.
Play an overgrown farmland. I would like the hat back. So I think I am going to take the hat back. So we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to cast this Archon of Coronation. Yeah, I would like the hat back, please.
Fair enough.
So now,
can't-
as long as you're the monarch, damage does not cause you to lose life.
That is correct. Dealing damage to me will still make combat damage to me will still make you become the monarch.
Mm-hmm.
It just won't cause me to lose life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Interesting.
Can't really do much else with my 3 mana because I need a double white, so I think I'm just gonna pass the turn and draw for the monarchy.
Tap, upkeep.
I'm gonna be kind of a scrubby little boy. I'm gonna grab Vidalcan Archmage, which does have flash, but it also has wizard cycling. So I'm gonna go use a tutor to grab a tutor.
Yes, sir.
I'm hurting.
Oh, Vidalcan Aether Mage is so good in that deck.
There's also a card, I believe it's called Step Through, which also has wizard cycling.
Yeah.
So,
It does, yes.
Okay, drew a land, thank God. Okay, now what do we want to do this turn? Oh, I forgot Scry. Oh well, I would have left that on top. Doesn't matter. Do that. Alright. Let's see. Green, red, white, taking 1. It is 3 and an additional green for Pantlaza.
The pants have been put on.
I paid the additional green, so I will draw a card. Ooh. Glad I got that off the top. Pantlaza ETB. I will choose to discover off Pantlaza the ETB trigger. So discover 4. Right off the top, Curator of Sun's Creation. Whenever I discover again for the same value. This ability triggers only once per turn. That's pretty nice.
That's really good.
Casting a free spell that gives you another free spell. I heard you like free spells.
Tap for colorless to put Swifties onto Pantlaza.
That's pretty good.
Go to combat. Good. What's the biggest? How big's Phabine? What's the biggest thing you have over there?
I guess technically a 4/7.
4/7, yeah.
4/7. Okay. So if I send Pantlaza your way, they can bounce. That's the thought. That's the intention here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send Pantlaza over at Tribs, and I'm gonna send the 2/3/1 Dinos at Azo. When I do, I will create 3 treasure tokens.
I'll block with Phabine.
Yep.
As okay.
Any blocks?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're attacking. I had to check something. Sorry. You're attacking me with what?
2/3/1's
All good.
Yeah.
2/3/1s.
I mean, my creatures don't really do anything since they're on the field right now. I'll take 3. I'll block 1 with the Aether. With Aether Adept. It'll go to the graveyard. I'll keep Aether Channeler just in case I get another bounce wizard.
There are a lot of them.
I don't run a ton
After that, I'm
of stuff,
passing.
but enough.
Roger that. So, draw. Okay. I will. I think I'll go right to combat. It's alright.
So we will instantly parlay.
Yep. Wait for the top.
I have an Eternal Witness.
Bolas's
Rich cards.
Temple of Bolas.
Rich card is expertise.
Okay. So, no creatures, but my team gets +4/+4 until end
mine's
of
a
turn.
creature.
Easy.
Oh, I see it. Sorry, no lands. I want to swing. What do you got for blockers, Drek?
I have a 3/3 and a 1/2.
I have a couple 6/6s.
True.
Yeah, well, I've got 2 2/1s, so be afraid.
I think the
will
Aether Channeler's a
swing.
3/2.
I've got a 3/2 and a 2/1.
I'm gonna send a 6/6 Citizen over at you, Azo, and the 6/6 Gala Greeters over at you, Drex.
Taking 6.
I will also take 6. Go to 31.
Then I will pay 1/2.
I should be at 32. Sorry, I just realized I tapped my brush line for white this turn. This past turn.
1, 2, 3. I'll play a Kadira, Color of the Small. Trample 3/3 whenever it deals damage. I make a bunny for each other token I have. I'll make a treasure off the Gala Greeters trigger. And then I will pay. Get a couple things out, I guess. Maybe not. Pay 2 for Nature's Lore. And just while I'm at it, I will just play this Gruul Turf, bouncing this Forest to my hand, and Nature's Lore, and be done.
Okay, so I'm good to go.
Yep.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Play a command tower. Rye, cards in hand?
7.
Not what I wanted to hear.
Phabine Gaming.
Keep in mind, we're Naya, so.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not. What do I do? Well, I'm just gonna Wizard Cycle the Vidalcan Aether Mage. So you all know it was in my hand. I'll go look for a wizard.
I think I know exactly what spell Azo's scared of.
Well, oh wait, I have an idea. I've got an idea. Yes, my idea. Do I have to reveal it? I'll reveal Puppeteer Clique.
Oh my god. That's
I gotta read
sick.
that one.
It is
Oh
not
my
shiny,
god.
so I cannot do it right now.
Oh, wow.
Well, I need to find a way to get this Galt out of my graveyard.
No, I want you to leave it.
Bajukabog. Yourself, somehow.
So,
I do have a way to get it out of my graveyard because of the card that was revealed off of Parlay, but I really don't want to use it on that.
whatever, as long as it's gone, that's like my biggest worry. So, then I think I'm gonna further shoot myself in the foot, but I will tap 4. I'll play Disciple of Bolas. That was revealed. So when Disciple of Bolas enters, I will sacrifice another creature. I'm going to gain X life, draw X cards, or X is the creature's power, and that will be the Aether Channeler, so Naban will double that. Wizard Harmonicon, so I will actually just sacrifice both of these, and I'm going to gain
Draw
3
5.
life, draw 3, gain 2 life, draw 2. I can't pay for Inalla to make another copy of this, but gain
That's still pretty good.
5, draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do anything else, so even if I could have gone to combat, my little tiny dudes are not getting through. That's always the issue I have in this deck, is my wizards are very small. Okay.
It's too bad you can't play something like, oh, you know what? If you're worried about your wizards getting through, have you thought about playing Cover of Darkness?
Well, I mean, I have ways for them to get through. It's just that they're so small, or it's like blocking
True.
is always really bad with them. But Rai, you're good to go. But I do need to discard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to discard 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to discard 5 cards.
I'll play the Spectator Seating.
Vela the Nightclad, Dawson to Perfection, Airtie Resurrected, Watcher of Tomorrows, and a Swamp.
I'll tap 2 green. I'll cast this Eternal Witness. I'm going to return this Galta to my hand.
Yeah.
So I did not want to use the Eternal Witness this way, but I can't let that happen. That's crazy. Then I think I'm just gonna there will be green, red floating. I'm gonna cast my commander.
Oh boy.
So do I want to do anything with this green red?
Mayael's a very old classic commander. I remember seeing her a lot when I first started.
This was the first commander deck I ever made,
She's
and
great.
I still have it together.
The art is great. I love like the face and like the white eyes around the flowers. I think her art is like perfect symbolizing of Naya. Her abilities limited, but it's still really good.
it's a little sad she's kind of been power crept.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I mean, like, she's still cool. So.
I'll make red. 5/6. I'll cast Atali Primal Storm.
Oh.
That's not the ETB Atali.
No,
That's the
it is
attack
not,
one.
but it's still a card that says Atali.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is this creature that Ribs just played?
The
It
Kadira
is,
makes the bunnies.
Little bunny maker. Little 3/3.
I
Kadira.
unfortunately cannot get through to.
How do you spell Kadira, Tribs?
Kadira. Caller of the Small.
Kadira. Or is it C?
Oh, sorry, C, yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Blind.
There's no
That
flyers out there, so I think I am gonna go to combat and I'm gonna pop Ribs for 6.
Yeah, no reach over here. Taking.
I'll ship the turn and draw for the Monarchy.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep scry 1. Sorry. I'll leave that
Man,
on top.
the number of cards I had to get from Foundations for this deck was pretty high.
Play the card that was on top. Return. Command Tower. Okay. No cost.
Taco in chat. Typical wizard being weak. Parentheses physically.
Man, I just realized I forgot to put my pretty Overlord of the Hotwoods in here.
Rip.
Okay, yeah, there's no. I would want to take rid of that now cost. Let's do this.
Are we dead?
Top for 1, 2, so red, green, white, colorless, generic, colorless, and then cracking a treasure for 1 additional green. I'm going to cast Gishath. From Devatar.
Nice.
Ooh.
I love
Yep.
Gishath. It's cool. I
Draw a card,
build a
and
Gishath
then-
deck if he was
Oh.
like the best Dino commander.
Yep,
What a top
yep,
deck.
yep. Even when Pantlaza came out, my Dino commander stayed Gishath.
It's one of the two, but I just love Pantlaza. It's so fun because of what's about to happen. Discover 6 twice.
Yeah.
Got a land. Cloud Shift. Exile target creature I control and return that card to the battlefield under my.
So now if you exile Pantlaza, it's discover trigger.
I could discover 4 again.
You
Yeah,
discover
Yeah,
4
it
twice.
resets.
Or does that
that is
other one
true.
go
No,
later?
I would only discover 4 once because this ability only triggers 1.
Ah. Darn, you only get to play
Well-
1 free spell.
Yep, so I'll cast Cloud Shift targeting Pantlaza.
Nice, right?
Exile, return, discover 4, and then we'll discover 6.
Yeah,
Ah.
Get out
yeah.
of here.
Thankfully, I did not have to buy this.
Nice.
Land.
No.
9.
Okay.
4, Ripjaw Raptor. Whenever it's dealt damage, draw a card.
Nice.
And then we'll discover 6. These go on the bottom. Goes in the graveyard. Land. Kodama's Reach. Okay. Keep that land. And we'll just grab it. Let's shuffle.
Okay. Well, I'm imagining that Gishath is coming my way. I'm just gonna go out on a limb.
Perhaps. I'm truthfully trying to decide.
Look at these. Hang on, while Drax is thinking, look at these boards. Look.
I know. I was looking at them before my
Look at
turn
Ryan.
started, knowing what I was about to do, and I was like, "This is getting crazy."
These massive creature boards from all 3 of the Naya decks, and then there's the Grixis deck. I have one.
One have a board
Oh,
right now,
God.
dude.
And I shuffle it in. Okay. So,
I'm just looking at these 3 Naya boards and Azo's board, and I'm going, there's very clearly like a damnation coming
It's
or something.
alright, guys. I've got
Force
it under
tap.
control. I'm not nervous at all.
mountain to hand.
Why don't we just get him out the way and then we can just play Naya game, guys?
I know, right? Let's see. So yeah, going to combat. Oh, actually, first, crack a treasure to put the boots back on them.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tap Odapek Huntmaster to give Ripjaw Raptor haste.
Okay.
Okay, so
Before combat, I have something I'd like to do. That's
Sure.
like good drinks.
what? Sorry.
Before you go to combat, I have something to do. If that's okay.
Okay. Well, I'm moving to combat, so go ahead.
Yep. I'll use one treasure for white, I guess, and Commander Sphere for green. I'm just gonna aura mutation your poetic ingenuity. Destroy target enchantment crate. Sapperlings equal to its mana value.
Feels bad, man. But fair enough.
Removal from the Naya deck.
What,
Omega in
man?
chat says one of these things and not like the other.
So I'll
My
make
bad.
3 Sapperlings.
Okay.
And then
So
all the creatures triggers.
Oh yeah, you'll get all 3 of them. What is it? Gain
Good
2,
counter.
make a treasure, and draw a card.
Put a 1/1 counter on.
Ah,
oh man, I really want to deal with that Phabine board.
It's fine.
Phabine is a big old butt. She's a 3/6
I mean, it's
and
just-
with Rise card. She's
Well,
a
she's a
4/7.
4/7, yeah.
She's got all the tokens.
She's good.
Yeah. My tokens are 2/2s as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, because of the ever watching, right?
Yeah, the
Intangible
vigilance.
virtue.
Yeah.
Tangible Virtue is such a good anthem.
Too much token power for me to deal with.
Can you sneak through to Raikou to get Monarch so we can actually hurt him? Or is
I don't
that my
think so.
job?
I don't think
Nope,
Razian
I
gets
can
through.
kind of. I think I can overpower with Gishath because it gets +1/+1, so it'd be 8/7.
Tough.
Yeah, but you
You
won't
wanted
get
to block
any.
with
You won't
Ollie?
get a you won't get a combat damage trigger with Gishath
That is
if
true.
you attack me.
Mm.
Man, there's like no good options. I feel like Azo's a crap here. So not real.
I mean, I feel
loading
like
boards.
the Gishath has to come at me. That's where you're gonna get the
No.
most out of it.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only real option, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm not gonna
I
say
really want
that
to deal with these other
didn't
2
see that
boards
coming.
more, but I just, yeah. I'm gonna send the Ripjaw Raptor over at Tribs 4/5, and I'm gonna send Gishath over at Azo. There's nothing else I can really do that's
Your
Like a good
Gishath
trade.
is
That's
shiny,
vigilance.
So yeah, Gishath has vigilance, and he's an 8.
he's an 8/7 and he's vigilant.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll block 1, and he'll die. So you'll get 7 through to me. I'll go to 29.
And what's coming at me? A 5/5?
7 looking for dinos. And are you blocking Ripjaw?
Yeah, I'll block with Phabine.
Okay. I will draw a card from that.
Yep.
You got first. You said how much got through, Azo?
7.
7.
7. Savage Stomp. Path to Exile. Guardian Project.
A lot of interaction.
Ranging Raptors. Yeah, there's all my interaction package. That's a dino. That's 4 cards. 5 is Fridge Line. 6 is Rogue's Passage. And 7 is Plane.
Ouch.
So not
God.
Yeesh.
not a good one. I got Ranging Raptors, which is not great.
Sorry.
Oh well. I'm pretty sure a board wipes coming anyway, so.
Smell it on the horizon.
I've got 8 cards in hand. Alcist card, Intrepid Paleontologist, and actually, yeah, Intrepid Paleontologist. Pass.
Alright. Untap. Let's see. Yeah, let's just jump right into it to combat.
Oh, that was too many. I'm gonna keep Intrepid Paleontologist. I discarded two.
Alright, so the parlay from Phabine.
Yep, parlay. I got Entish Restoration.
Bonehorde Dracosaur.
I love that card.
Cereseer.
The Cereseer.
So 3 non-lands. What you got on top, Raikou?
I have a land.
Okay. Get 1 citizen, and then my team gets +3/+3 until end of turn.
Yeesh.
Um,
Could you just kill me
ET
right now, Tribs?
Probably.
Is
Yeah.
Ouch.
Don't know if that makes sense. Galgreed Sugar, I'm gonna just put a counter on it, I guess. And then, how do I want to distribute? How many blockers do you have, Raikou?
4.
4.
Rye, is that a altar or is that a legitimate card? Your
Mayael,
commander-
that's an altar.
Oh, nice.
That's an altar. Here's the original.
Yeah.
So this is actually the that's the art from the MTGO Vanguard card.
Mm. They used the art for the MTGO Vanguard. I want to say, if my memory serves me right, for the Future Sight version of Urza, they used his Vanguard variant for that art. I want to say. I love
That's
that.
correct.
Alright, Azo, you have a 6/6 Kadira, and then a 5/5 token coming at you. And
19 no
Raikou,
blocks.
you have 4 5/5 tokens and a 6/6 Gala Greeters coming at you.
Can I trade? Well, I'm gonna obviously lose the monarchy, but can I trade with any of this? Are all those tokens 6/6s?
All the tokens are 5/5s. So 4 5/5s and a 6/6 come at you.
Well, I can snipe off the Regal. I can snipe off a citizen with the Regal Behemoth, and I can. Hang on, I need to read this card.
Gala Greeter.
Yeah, I need to read this card.
Basically, whenever anything ETBs.
Put a +1/+1 counter on itself. Man, I really want to snipe that off, but I think I'm just gonna kill the 2 citizens, and then you'll have the hat.
Just 1 citizen coming at you, so 1 citizen, 1 Saproling.
Oh, I can block both of them.
Word.
So then you'll have the
I get
hat.
the Monarch. Kadira triggers, so I have 3 tokens, so I'll make 3 bunnies. Don't have bunny tokens actually, so mark that. I'll draw them in a second. Then, I will pay 1, 2, 3 for an Entish Restoration, sacrifice a land, search another for the 2 basics, put them on battlefield. I guess this is an instant, could do this later, but if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, instead search your library up to 3 lands and put them on battlefield tapped.
Entish Restoration. I would run that over Kodama's Reach or
It's so
Cultivate
good.
any day.
It's so good, yeah.
Such a good card.
Sack the mountain. I'll play Radiant Grove for turn, and then I'll go get 3 lands and play that.
Okay.
Basics.
Cards in hand, Tribs.
I have 4.
And you're leaving 4 mana untapped and 2 treasures. You're leaving
6.
6 mana on the field. Interesting. Am I good to untap, Tribs, or would you like me to wait?
You're super good.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Wow. Absolute GOAT top deck. Just in case. Play Swamp. Okay. Well, my battlefield don't really have much to do here, so...
Damnation.
I know what's coming.
No. Just a question before I do this. Do I have any fans of solo leveling here in the chat or amongst you all?
How's there Living Death?
I'm gonna be like a classic Jinwoo song and cast Living Death.
Yeah.
That's why I really
very
do not want that Galta in your graveyard.
That is very annoying.
Disciple. So, I know there's a card in my graveyard, this Vela the Nightclad, along with the Naban.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Vela says, whenever Vela or another creature I control... Oh, that's leaves the battlefield. I thought it was enter or leave. So, okay, that actually doesn't matter. Vela, Naban, Disciple of Bolas, Airtie Resurrected, Watcher for Tomorrow, the Aether Adept, Vidalcan Aether Mage, Docent of Perfection, and the Aether Channeler.
That's a lot. Like, oh my god, that's a lot.
Alright, so I will lump these up like this. Everything here is going to trigger...
Oh, I'm gonna draw for Monarch since I forgot.
Sure. Watcher of Tomorrows enters the battlefield tapped. I do have 3 mana, but I think I will not make any token copies of any of these. Naban is going to trigger everything twice, so here's what I'm going to do first, because I kind of, seeing what I have, I kind of know. Sorry, the big glare here. Those are the 2 bounce ones. So Watcher of Tomorrows enters tapped. And I hide away, look at the top 4, exile 1 under it. Naban is going to copy that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the first group of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the second group of 4. 1. The rest go at the bottom. 1. Rest go at the bottom. Those are going to be exiled under the Watcher for Tomorrows. Then the Airtie will go off. I can destroy another creature or planeswalker. I don't think anyone has any. Or I can counter a spell or activated or triggered ability. I'm not going to do anything with that. The Disciple of Bolas will happen. And I'm going to destroy my own Watcher of Tomorrows.
Let him cook.
Sorry, I'm just reading Naban really quick. So Naban is only enter the battlefield triggers. So Watcher of Tomorrows will die. Vela will trigger. You will each lose 1 life. I will gain 2 life. And draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Then these 2 cards will go to my hand. Vidalcan Aether Mage says whenever this enters, return a sliver to its owner's hand. So if anyone has a sliver, go ahead and return that now. Docent of Perfection says when I cast an instant or sorcery, create a 1/1 blue human wizard. Then, if I have 3 or more other wizards, transform Docent of Perfection. Airtie already happened. Disciple of Bolas already happened. Vela's only... So Vela has Intimidate, and other creatures I have Intimidate. When Vela or another creature leaves, each opponent loses 1 life, and then I have these 2.
That's pretty good. Because I think that makes all your creatures just unblockable.
I think in this instance it does. So so Naban is going to give both of these a double trigger. I am pretty far ahead, so I'm going to do... This bounces a creature. I'm going to bounce the Aether Mage back to my hand. I will bounce... Return target creature. I'll just go ahead and bounce the Aether Channeler as well back to my hand. Actually, no. I'll bounce Airtie back to my hand. And then Aether Channeler... I've got a ton of cards in my hand. I am going to go ahead and bounce... I'll bounce the 2 Soul Rings from both Rai and Tribs.
Thank you.
Nothing that I have has haste, so I can't do much else, and I will just go to discard. So I'm passing over to Rai. Whoops. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, well at least mine doesn't cost any mana to put back down.
I need to discard 6 cards.
Rockfall Vale for turn. So there's 4, 7. I think Azo is holding up a counter, but I need to try. Galta,
Cards in hand.
7.
Ugh. Yeah, I have to. I'll just flash in Airtie. Or actually, no, because I want to get this Dawson. So, I had Airtie in my hand. I'll just tap 2. Do Drown in the Lock.
How many do you have in your...
Contract.
I don't think Drown in the Lock will actually counter it.
Oh, shoot. Am I going to have to use...
You're going to have to use
How
your
many
type.
cards do you have in your graveyard?
I have 5.
And Galta's 8.
Galta's 8 mana value.
Alright. Airtie, counter it, and Rai, you can draw a card.
I mean... It's annoying.
And then since Airtie has a second ability, I will also just use that second ability. I'm going to destroy my own Disciple of Bolas and also draw a card, and then Vela will deal 1 damage to each of you.
Yep. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to play this Farseek. I'm going to grab a Surveil Land. Probably just the first one I come to. Slush Portico.
Okay, I have 7, and then there's the draw from Airtie since that happened on Rai's turn. So I now have 8 cards in hand.
Surveil. Go away, land.
Sorry about this glare. I'll try and keep
Go ahead.
this out of it.
Untap. Upkeep scry 1. Trying to decide if I want this. I don't think it helps me in this current situation. Put that on bottom.
I mean, there's 3 white decks. We gotta have some board wipes somewhere.
You'd think.
I'm doing everything I can to try to get these counters out of his hand.
Interesting.
Because, like, there's no way he could let the Galta resolve.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Just got to play through his
Play
counters.
a forest as my land for turn. Let's see. I don't want to play this out. I'm gonna tap green and a colorless for Intrepid Paleontologist. Does that resolve?
I'm tapped out. Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Then I'm going to, let's see, what else do I want to do this turn? It's your turn to do these things. And there. That gives me 3 to play with. Sorry, thinking through if I can do this turn or if I'm gonna have to wait a turn. I think I'm gonna have to wait a turn. So I'm going to tap 4 for sneak attack.
Oh wow.
Then I'm going to tap 2 to activate Intrepid Paleontologist's ability to exile Gisha from my green.
Oh.
And after that, I will pass.
Okay. Cheeky little sneak attack pass. Untap. Oh. Okay.
Sneak Attack is a card that's been in and out of this deck too.
I love it in Pantlaza. It is insane. If I have like a Gisha or something in hand, or Galta, and Pantlaza on board, but not enough mana to pay for Galta, I just drop Sneak Attack and discover 12.
Yeah, I have this nice one.
Nice.
7 for the commander.
Phabine.
And I guess it's always nice to play more info. I'll go to combat and parlay.
Descendant's Fury. Very cool
Path
card.
Exile.
Terramorphic Expanse.
80 joins up, so I'll get 1 little token, and it'll be 3 stronger. Turn. I'm just gonna send a 4/4 at you, Az, and see what happens.
Yep.
Or sorry, 5/5.
Yep. I'll just block with the air tie. When it leaves, you'll each take 1.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it. I think I will. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Full Naya for Annie joins up. When it enters, deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker opponent controls. Trigger ability of a legendary creature you control triggers. That ability triggers an additional time.
Yep.
I guess I'll get the wizard doubler out of here for now.
Okay. So when Naban dies, you'll each take 1.
Yep.
Okay.
And then land for turn, I will go with a forest. And yeah, I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4 with the treasure for Arasta of the Endless Web.
Oh, Arasta. For a second, I thought you said Terastodon. I was like, oh god.
That would be insane. Yeah, Terrasa, Endless Web, Reach, 3/5. An opponent casts an instant sorcery, I get a 1/2 spider creature token with Reach. And that is me all tapped out and passing the turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep. Draw a card for turn. Okay. Land is gonna be clear. Water pathway. I'll play it on the. Oh shoot, wrong side. Yeah, a lot of my deck is blue, so we will keep it on the blue side. Alright, do I have enough mana to do this? 4, 5, I do. Okay.
Don't do it.
Oh, sorry, we're saying only foils are premium, yes?
Correct.
Copy.
That's the word on the street.
Oh, but I really want that Dawson to Perfection trigger.
I got 3 foils in my land, or my hand. One's a land though.
Go big or go home. Let's go 5. Puppeteer Clique.
Yeah.
I'll take the Itali.
Oh, the Itali? You want the Itali? Okay.
I mean,
You
is
don't
there
want-
something better in your graveyard?
There's a
You want
Galta.
Greeters, bro?
Yeah, but I have like 2
Gotta be a
creatures.
Tali, I think. Itali to 3 Naya decks is pretty good odds, I'd say.
Yeah, and as haste too.
Yep, it gives it haste.
Glad I got rid of the doubler.
Yeah.
Man, like I am really
Alright.
tempted to like use a Path to Exile on that.
So that's Itali. So Itali's gonna get sacrificed at my end step anyway. Tap 4. I'm gonna play that Descendant's Fury that Tribs laid out.
I need to read that.
So Descendant's Fury reads, whenever one or more creatures deal combat damage to a player, I may sacrifice one of them. If I do, I reveal cards from the top until I reveal a creature that shares a creature type with that creature and put it onto the battlefield. So all of my creatures have Intimidate, so I don't think any of you can block my creatures. So I'm gonna send... I'll send Itali. Itali's a 6/6.
Itali's a 7/7.
I'm going to send Itali down at Tribs, and I'll send the Aether Adept and the Aether Channeler at both Drex and Rye. So that's going to be 3 at Drex, 2 at Rye, 7 at Tribs.
Tali trigger?
Itali trigger,
Itali
yeah.
Trigger, we each reveal the top, yes?
No!
Land?
You're not gonna want
Wow.
to cast this.
3 lands and what is that, a board wipe?
That's a Wrath of God, yeah.
God dang it.
No, go for it. Go for it.
I got a gain land here for you, bro. +1 line.
Wow, my luck with the regular Itali is so bad.
It's about like my Discover trigger earlier.
These just remain
I really
exiled.
wanted this. I really wanted that Wrath of God, but
Alright, so those just remain exiled. Blocks, Tribs.
Magician trigger.
I got a
It's not
23.
Templar or anything, is it?
No, it's just a 7/7.
Put a token in front of it.
Okay, and then after that, both of my Aether Channeler and my Aether Adept have dealt damage, so I will sacrifice both of them.
I need to read.
So this is triggers for each player. since I'm-
You see, I'm gonna respond to the Descendant's Fury triggers, and I'm gonna take a pain, and I'm gonna attempt to Path to Exile Bella.
Oh, okay. I don't have anything else, so alright. So so that's just says when they leave, so you're each gonna just take 3 damage, invaluable.
1. It's 1 damage.
Well,
I'm responding
if you-
to the triggers.
Oh, okay. You're responding to the sacrifice trigger. Okay, not the. Okay, so you'll each take.
Yeah,
1.
because the sacrifice is not a cost; it's part of the effect.
Yep. So you'll each take 1, and then I will reveal until I hit 2 wizards, and the rest just go on the bottom. First one is a Thalicos Deceiver. This card, an old card. I'm gonna read this in a second. I found out
so
about
good.
this for a while ago.
That card's disgusting.
It's a gross card. It's a
Inalla.
sneaky good card. I'll read it here in a second. Molten Echoes.
Isn't it just like a wizard with shadow that
Archetype of Imagination. So all
that
of my
instead of
creatures
dealing-
have flying. None of your
instead of
creatures
dealing
can have
combat
or gain
damage,
flying. Yeah,
instead of dealing combat damage, you can like sack it to gain control of target creature.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it here in a second. So Thalicos Deceiver has Shadow. This creature can block. This creature can block or be blocked only by creatures with Shadow. It's a 1/1. Sacrifice Thalicos Deceiver. Gain control of target creature permanently. Use this ability only if Thalicos Deceiver is attacking and unblocked. So it just says gain control of target creature. It doesn't even have to be the player that I'm attacking. And with Inalla's ability to just create a copy of that, it just steals the creature permanently. I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, anyway, then my second was the Archetype of Imagination. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be it for me. I will pass.
I do so much.
Yeah, it's also not expensive,
I
thankfully.
got a spider on your path to exile. I think we
yeah.
get 2 from Annie joins up. So it's double.
Yep.
Alright. Card for turn.
Who needs flying when I have reach, you know?
We'll go Commercial District.
Oh.
Surreal. Go away, I don't need a Sakura Tribe Elder.
Rye, I'm gonna go get my basic land from Path.
Yeah.
Enters...
Just grab that exiled one.
Does it enter untapped?
Tapped.
Okay. What do I need? I'm gonna grab a mountain, I think.
No, I think I'm the one that needs to wall up. We'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Rex is just chilling over there with the sneak attack, right?
I know, the sneak attack Galta.
I'm gonna cast Sarah's Emissary.
Not Galta. Gishath.
Oh.
Gishath's exiled. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Sure thing, pal.
I'm gonna cast Sarah's Emissary.
Yep.
I'm gonna name creature.
Good card type.
Then I'm gonna take 1 pain and recast my commander.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh, I forgot Scry. Scry? I'll bottom that because I don't need that right now. Draw. Okay. Let's see. If nothing else, this will be a fun time. Let's tap for a red for sneak attack to bring in Rampaging Bronzodon.
Oh my god.
That's a big boy. I'm glad I put this Sarah's Emissary out.
There's a reason, and it's largely to make the blue player feel inadequate.
That's a big boy.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we still got 7. I think we're gonna hold up doing this for now. Going to combat. Actually, wait. I'm gonna pay an extra green when I cast him because I have an extra mana for this, so I can draw.
That is not casting a spell.
Right. I
Oh, you're right.
Your,
Shoot.
your
Okay.
Atali was sacrificed at my end step and is exiled.
I'm aware.
So yeah.
I'm aware.
I
The
accidentally kept
Atali's
it
up
on-
in the corner.
Yeah, I accidentally
Yep,
kept
Atali's
it on
up in the
battlefield.
corner.
We'll instead use that green to put the Swifties onto Rampaging Bronzodon.
Mm. So it's got double haste.
Hexproof is the main thing. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll get +8.
So it'll be 6.
Although I am going to be swinging a 15/15 toward you.
You being
You, Azo.
darn.
Gotta make sure.
I'm more scared of you right now, and I got a plan for some other stuff.
Alright. 15, 15. I'll block with the Puppeteer Clique and take 13, go to 7.
Yep. Second main.
So hang on, when Puppeteer Clique dies, it'll come back. It has Persist.
Okay.
All greeters, bro, trust.
The 2-mana Gala Greeters. It is only opponent's graveyard, so what do we got here?
I got Kira and Gala Greeter. That's it.
I've got a bunch of humans, a couple smaller dinos.
The Regal Behemoth. The Archon of Coronation might be the
That's
go
pretty good.
here.
Yeah. That might save your
Well,
life.
no, because when Puppeteer Clique enters, put target creature from graveyard into the battlefield. It gains haste, and at the beginning of my next end step, exile it. Yeah, I'm going to take the Archon of Coronation. So I will become the Monarch.
Bye, Monarch. Forgot to draw for you, but it's okay. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember.
And I'll find an appropriate token to represent. It is a 6/6, correct? Right?
I believe so.
Okay. We'll just make it this illusion. So
It's a 5/5.
It's a 5/5. All right. All right.
But 'tis
Alright.
foil.
Good to proceed.
Yeah, you're good.
Second main. 2. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta tap them out. For rich card, expertise.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Drawing 15. Hence making the blue player feel inadequate.
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
It's really
Uh,
I will trigger my Erasta. I'll get 2 spiders.
Yeah.
Indeed you will. I will also get to cast. There's the second part of this. Spell for mana value 5 or less without paying any cost. I'm surveying my hand quickly to see if anything is changing the plan, and nothing is. So for my free spell, Sunfall. Exile all creatures. That freaking sucks.
I'll get an Erasta trigger, and then, yeah.
Yep, so I will get 14 counters on this token.
Yeah.
The math didn't quite work out to swing it this turn.
Yeah, I had 8 creatures, if that... You got that. I'm gonna put my commander in the
Oh, I'm
command
sorry.
zone
I
so that-
had the Archon. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5 creatures.
5, 8, 13. How many did you have, Raikou? I had 2.
You're muted if you're not intended to be muted, right?
Bird was being Discord. I had 3.
Okay, so that'll be 18.
Sorry. Just
Ooh, boy. Not a creature yet. But. And then I'm going to discard. That's going to take a while.
You're good if Trips.
I'll play my
goes
land
well.
for turn before I pass. And then go to discard. Go ahead.
Roger that. Untap.
That Sunfall exiling everything really freaking sucks.
A turn or two ago, it was part of a combo that would have almost killed. Would have killed 2 people. But I'm settling for what I can get out of it right now.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. 9 for the commander.
Keeps putting it back out.
W. Got to. Only way I know to play. Play with my commander.
Oh, but Phabine's gonna it's a double parlay, so we'll each draw 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to also.
Oh, but I'm just dead here.
I'm gonna sack my commander sphere to draw a card as well,
Yeah.
just in case there's anything juicy. Interesting. Very interesting choice. Yeah, I'll use it. So, red and a green. Party time is officially over. I'm going to artifact mutation the. I don't remember the name of the artifact, but yeah,
Yeah.
I would like
Yep.
3 sapperlings.
Well, I'm 100% dead here.
Maybe.
Your tokens have haste. We're about to eat your parlay double trigger. Oh my.
Yep. To go to combat.
Tribs. Hold on.
What's up? Yes.
Let's see.
Hold on.
Are we gonna resolve each parlay? So it's 1 draw and then 1.
Yeah, we have to resolve them separately.
Yeah.
Okay.
One at a time. Flip 1.
I have a
Got
Rex Sage.
Focus Brawl.
Kindred Discovery.
Hold on. Sorry, I was discarding. It's Holly, Primal Conqueror.
Our good friend
That's-
Atali.
That's
So,
4 spells.
4 non-lands. So my team will get +4/+4 until end of turn,
Yeah, we
and
did- yeah.
trigger again. Path to Exile.
Gasella.
Land. I haven't drawn enough of this.
Sorry. Soul Ring.
Soul Ring. Okay, so we'll move up to 7, and I'll get another token.
That token will be a 5/5.
Correct.
So you have
Yeah.
28 damage with your 4 creatures.
28.
Yeah, you
I
have
think-
3 7/7s, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the math works out
No.
that you can kill
They're-
2
They're
people.
3 9/9s, because plus they're 1/1s +7 +1 here, and the intangible virtue. And then this one, our last one was 3, so it'd be it's a different.
So yeah, you have 27 with just your 3s, and then that guy is a 6, and then he's a 7.
Yeah.
So that one, okay. So Tribs, okay, my only thing that I was going to try and do, but like you can kill 2 people right now, you don't need it. I was going to attempt to bribe you by saying that I could Living Death again and get you your entire graveyard back, but I mean, you should just kill me. Like,
Yeah. That would put me in a much worse spot, I'd say.
Oof.
My graveyard is 2 creatures.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. This card's settled.
Dang.
Man, that's tough.
I discarded 13 cards, so that's it.
Yeah, if that makes your decision any easier, the guy who just drew discarded 13
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, we'll send the 3 9/9s at tracks, I think. Or I guess, do I need them? How big is this guy?
That dude's a 7, because he's 1
Okay.
plus 5 to go to
They're all
6, and then he's
vigilance
plus
too.
1.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kills me.
Okay, so 7 at Azo,
Yeah.
and then 3 9/9s at Drax. That's my
3 9/9s at me.
And then Tribs, you are the monarch.
In response,
Oh, Fog?
tap for a red to drop Apex Altasaur.
No way.
ETB fight 1, then fight the next, and then fight. Or I can kill 2.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Tricky. You didn't say,
Can I
hey,
pass that?
can you what?
Can I path to exile that?
So
Or if I
it's
can-
gonna enter, and then the fight trigger is gonna go on, then you can path it, but it will still kill 1. Correct?
No, it won't because it's not on the battlefield.
Oh.
Right. That's what I think.
Oh,
right?
because the fight trigger will be on the stack. You'll kill it. It won't be there to fight. The fight trigger will happen, but it won't do anything.
Yeah, the fight trigger will just resolve without effect.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Drax,
have to
I was
respond
really
and
hyped for
path
that
it.
for a second.
In response,
Mm-hmm.
treasure swords one of them.
Swords. Okay, gotcha. So I'll gain 9.
Dang, these
you
Naya
get
players
11.
and their removal.
I'll take 18.
And I go down to
And then you're pathing mine, so I get a basic land.
correct. G. Okay. Interesting. I guess play my planes for a turn.
Does it come in tapped or untapped? I can't remember.
Tap.
Yeah, it's tapped.
Tap a green to Utopia Sprawl on the Cinderglade to also make a white when I tap it, and pass. Goodbye, Azos. Sorry.
So, Drex, did you still take? You took.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry, I haven't hit
not
enter yet.
bad.
Very good.
I already made the change. I just hadn't hit enter.
I think that might just save the game. Play card
Does the game need saving?
I just drew the perfect card for trips.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
right. I have a question for you, but I want you to finish your turn. But then remind me. I have a question.
I'm gonna Song of the Dryads Tribs' commander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Phabine is so good every time. Like, so underrated. Like, people don't
The
realize how
perfect
strong
minicard.
Phabine is.
Forest somewhere? Forest.
A little forest land. No abilities.
Then I have 9 left. I think the plan is I also need to deal with Drex a little bit.
Man, I'm at
So-
6. You could just kill me with a stiff breeze.
I don't have a haste creature, but like the sneak attack is frightening. So we'll go 3 colorless. So 7 for Titan of Industry. We're gonna break the sneak attack and probably just make a blocker.
Reasonable.
Yeah, make a 4/4. And that is all I have.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, scry. Yeah, I'll keep that. Or I'll keep that on top, and then I'll drop it. Okay. It's gonna be a tricky one. So let's tap Brushland for colorless first. To play a Soul Ring. And let's see what we're working with. 6, 10. 6, 4. Mhm. I'll just
So while Drex is thinking, right, my question for you. You played Sarah's Emissary. Obviously, you named creatures. It gave you protection from creatures. I had in my hand a Sower of Temptation, which allows me to take control of a creature. If I took control of your Sarah's Emissary, does that now give me protection from creatures since you already named it? Or does it, since it doesn't leave the battlefield, does it still apply to you having protection from creatures?
Well, first of all, you couldn't target You couldn't target Sarah's Emissary with Sower of Temptation
Because you had protection from creatures.
because Sarah's Emissary had protection from creatures.
Okay.
But if you used a non-creature way to gain control of Sarah's Emissary, it would give you protection from creatures. Yes.
Sure. So if it exchanges owners, whatever you decided originally applies to the new owner.
Controller, but yes.
Yeah, control. Sure. Okay.
It's really hard to change the owner of an object.
Well,
there are ways. The only ways to do it involve anti-cards.
I'm gonna steal your card. Sorry, that's the card says. Steal someone else's magic card. It's now yours. You are considered the owner of a card now.
So sorry this is taking so long. This is just very tricky.
Oh, good.
The Naya math.
Oh. The problem that I'm having is I would be completely defenseless. I could kill I could kill Rye. Like Josh, I could take you out right now.
Yeah, but
I'd be
it's just like
completely
Triz
open to
is
the
just gonna
crack back.
kill you. Mm-hmm.
I'd rather deal with Triz, but you getting rid of the sneak attack now, so I can't kill Triz this turn.
So Drex, if
So
it
now I'm
makes it
trying to
any
figure out what else
easier
to
for
do.
you in a situation like this where it almost feels like you're king making, like if you go after Tribs, Rye might defeat him, and if you obviously kill Rye, then Tribs kills you. It puts you in a really weird spot, but it's almost like if it were me, just my 2 cents is like I would just almost to the point where I would do nothing, because whatever action you take against whatever other player, you're giving the other one the better chance to win. So it's almost like if you can't win, almost doing nothing is better, so that way you're not like king making either Tribs or Rye. But you know,
Yeah, I definitely
do
feel
what you
that.
want.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what I can do here.
Yeah, just
I'll do that. I can
that's
still
also
do
why
that.
I didn't aim both pieces at the same person, because that would also feel like king making.
Well, I can do Plan B for now, and I don't like it praying that I live another turn, but unfortunately I can't do anything impactful without king making right now. So what we're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For Atali, and see what we get.
All right. You get a Cultivator Colossus from me.
Oh, I got a invasion.
I love it,
Got
Dolly.
Silvala.
Okay, I gotta look up if Savala is gonna do anything good for me.
Parlay one, so it's a 2/4 unless you can find a way to tap it.
I don't like giving you guys more cards.
I do.
I'm gonna leave that one in exile, and the Cultivator Colossus I'm almost certainly taking. Just looking at the card just to make sure I'm not missing anything that will screw me. Yeah, definitely taking the Cultivator Colossus and casting. Unfortunately, I don't have any lands in hand, but I needed a blocker, and that's a blocker. And it'll be currently a 1, 2, 3.
So if I got that Cultivator Colossus and I have I have a bounce in my hand and I have bounce on the field, I can just infinitely kind of loop?
We actually
Is that how that works?
we actually ran into this in a personal game the other day. The Cultivator Colossus's ability has to fully resolve before the Bounce Land's ability. So no, the Bounce Land goes, and I could send you the article. Lion sent it to all of us, but it's the Bounce Land goes on the field, then the ability of the Bounce Land goes on the stack. But the Cultivator Colossus ability is still resolving. You can't stop the Cultivator Colossus ability and then do the Bounce Land and then continue with Cultivator Colossus. So no, it does not do it infinitely.
I'm not going to bother with the invasion because it'd be casting it for X equals 0, so...
Oh. Right, so you pointing your finger, I don't know if you're muted or not, but if you're saying something, we cannot hear you.
Instead, I'm going to...
Again? Come on.
Don't you just love Discord?
Anyway, yeah, I was saying with the Cultivator Colossus, that ability has to completely finish resolving before you can put anything else on the stack.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And then I'm sorry, it was 1818. Tap 2 to flip it so that it actually becomes an 1818 creature. Just make him a Phyrexian. And then an additional mana to put the boots on. And I will pass. Don't swing at me.
Reasonable. Okay.
That Cultivator Colossus has trample too.
It does.
Wait, this is a beast? Why is this not in my Slinza deck?
It's a good card. I have one in my Maelstrom Wander deck, but I've never resolved it yet, unfortunately.
This Exotic Orchard is whatever I need it to be today. So I'll do a white. 1, 2, 3, 4. White. White. For 6. For a Victory's Herald. Flying. 4/4 whenever it attacks. Attack creatures gain flying and lifelink until end of turn.
Oh.
You don't have a way to give it haste, sadly. I will play a Boros Garrison for turn. This is Plains. I think I'm done, honestly. Passing.
Get up there, please. Card for turn. Alright, well I need to put something in front of my face so that I can actually, like... you know, block. I'll play the Small Sword Bridge. 4 cards. Yep.
I took back the Boros Garrison because I definitely already played Exotic Orchard that turn, my bad.
Cheater.
Mm-hmm. God.
Go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cast Gisela so I can have something in the air.
Pretty good.
Then I have 5 left. Drex, cards in hand.
5.
5, huh? Ugh.
I have 3. One's maybe a Boros Garrison. You don't know.
My commander costs 7 mana. Honestly, I think I just sit. But
are you passing?
yeah.
Okay. thought you were mulling
Yeah,
that.
sorry,
Okay,
sorry if it wasn't
untap.
clear. I think I just said.
Upkeep Scry. Ooh. Yeah, I'm already on top. Draw for turn. That changes things. That definitely changes things.
You guys seen the Riot TCG that got announced today? Riftbound?
No. Nope.
Yeah, it's Commander style, but in like the League of Legends universe card game TCG.
I tried my hand at League once. I was never very good at it, but it's a cool concept that I just couldn't really stick with it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Game is a hellhole.
Gotta try this first. So, green for a bushwhack to try to have my Phyrexian fight the flyer Victory's Herald.
I got nothing to say about that yet.
I cannot afford that many flyers.
Okay, so it doesn't innately have lifelink.
No.
Okay, and then I want to do. Yeah. 9. For our boy, Zakama.
Oh.
Primal Calamity.
The Naya big beatdown rages on.
Untap all lands.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. For Thrashing Brontodon.
My goat.
Tap 1 sack Brontodon to kill the Titan thing over there. Or no, that's not an artifact? That thing's not an artifact?
Yeah,
No, it-
Titan of Industry is not an artifact.
Yeah.
That is okay. Alright. Well, never mind that. I thought that thing was an artifact.
Yeah,
Alright.
you cannot kill
Okay,
Titan
wizards.
Transnational.
Okay, wizards. I'll still drop the Brontodon, but I just won't stack it. And then I'm also gonna do red, red. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we'll do 1, 2, 3. For Bonehorde Dracosaur. And
And that was revealed so long ago.
yeah, the checkout's done. I'm gonna pay a green to also draw a card off that. Ooh, that's fun. Do I want to do that this turn? Why not? Green, green. Actually, I can't do that this turn. That's sad. Oh, I can. I just gotta do it this way. And take a damage. Green, green. Taking 1 for Galta. Primal Hunger.
Good going.
And finally, I'm going to go to combat. Actually, that's 2 times. Get to combat. No, I don't want to do that. I want to send it's Holly and the Cultivator Colossus over at Cribs. And I'm going to send the Phyrexian over at Rye. Rye, you have an 18-18?
You fought the Victory's Herald with that, right?
Yes, so it's an
So that-
18-14.
So that has 8 damage marked on it.
Oh, it is 8 damage. 18-10.
8 damage
I
to one?
can actually first strike that out.
Herald
with
is
just-
only 4.
Yes, but it dealt double damage.
Is
Gisela.
Wait, what?
Gisela does every 8?
Yeah, just
If a source would deal damage to an opponent, it doesn't have to be mine.
Yeah.
So I can actually first strike the
Wait, damage to an opponent?
Yes.
or permanent and opponent controls.
Damage against Tribs will be doubled, and damage against Rye will be halved.
I can also just first strike this token out because it's a you said it's an 18/18 with 8 damage marked on it.
18/10. Yeah.
And I have a 5/5 for striker, so I can actually first strike the token out. If you want to reconsider.
Okay. No. Go ahead. I declare attackers.
I'll be safe and just trade Titan of Industry for it.
In response, tap 2, Siege Smack. Split second, so 3-2 onto my Pyrex spins. 21-12.
I think it still trades.
It's got trample though, so that's what I really cared about.
Oh, it has trample now. So that means
14 coming.
7 gets soaked
7
up.
once it's reduced.
7 gets soaked up. Actually, this gets really weird.
Taka, what did you miss? The Naya decks are.
What is the name of that
dominating each
flyer
other.
that you have again?
Gisela Blade of Gold Knight. So this actually gets really weird because damage is prevented to my permanents. So, like, all damage, or not all damage, but any damage that would be dealt to permanents I control, half of that rounded up gets prevented. So you actually have a few options on how you want to assign damage. Wait a second. You can only assign. I need to look up like how damage assignment actually works. Like I think you're allowed to assign more than lethal damage to a. Where are you?
I believe I'm dead to infect no matter how I block. There's that.
It's not a transformed Atali.
Oh, it's not.
No. So
It's a 7/7 without infect.
So with
Just a trample 7/7.
with that, you can either kill the Titan of Industry and I take no damage, or you can assign 7 damage to, like, you can assign all your damage to the Titan of Industry, or you can assign 7 damage to the Titan of Industry and 14 damage to me. Half the damage rounded up will get prevented and the Titan of Industry will live and I'll take 7, or you can kill the Titan of Industry. Those are your options. Because I know damage prevention, like Gisela's damage prevention with trample gets really weird.
I think I'd rather you take the damage and leave the Titan.
Okay, I take 7.
I'm gonna put my 2 sapperlings in front of Folly, and then 1 citizen in front of Cultivator Colossus. How many lands you got nowadays?
I believe 12? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11! So it's still on level 11.
Okay. So I'm soaking 6, but how does it work?
So you assign damage like as normal without factoring in the doubling, and then once damage is assigned, as it's being dealt, it gets doubled.
I'm taking.
Because the damage being doubled doesn't get seen while you're trying to assign damage.
I think I'm taking 18 from the Colossus and then Blocking 6, so 8 from the Tali. So I go down to 10.
Yep.
Would the Sapperlings kill a Tali?
How big are the sapperlings?
They're 2/2s.
They're 2/2s that deal
It's
double
7/7.
damage.
Oh, you're right.
So
Double
maybe-
damage. So yeah, they would. Okay. That's it.
Alright. See if I got
That was all I have.
anything on
That's
top
right.
of the deck. I'll play it, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. For Healer of the Pride. 2, 3. When another creature enters, I gain 2 life. That is pretty much all I'm gonna do. Wait, how does Boros Garrison interact in any way with, since Phabine is a forest? Can
I was
bounce?
actually wondering if you were going to catch on to that.
Does that work?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Yes,
tech, I
you
guess.
can. You can play Boros Garrison and pick up your commander.
Because
Yeah.
it's just considered a land. So yeah.
It is a land.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything to that
Yeah,
because
okay.
that's
Yeah,
such
yeah,
a
yeah.
funny interact. It's such a funny interaction, and I wanted to see Trips figure it out.
Yeah. Thank you. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's so
5,
cool.
6. Play Phabine. We'll gain 2.
This is what, like the 4th time you've cast your
Yeah.
commander?
I know, right?
It's indeed the 4th time. Yep, and we'll go to combat. We have everything in parlay.
Yeah, that's.
I got a land.
Regenerative icon.
I have an ancient copper dragon.
Ooh.
Everything
Oh,
is
Jesus
2/2.
Christ.
I got a Mossfort Bridge. Those go to hand, and then Annie joins up, doubles the trigger, so we'll do it again. I got
Sylvan Library, a little late.
Ryu's.
Myriad landscape.
Okay, so we get 1 more citizen and +2/+2 more. Anything else I could do?
You're gonna gain
Yeah, I gained 4 more.
4.
I think I like blockers, looking at the board right now. Probably a good idea. How big? God, I keep forgetting her name. Sella?
Gisela, she's a 5/5.
5.
And
she
she
also
has-
takes half?
She has flying and first strike. Yes, anything, me or anything I control takes half. Like half damage rounded up is prevented.
Yep. Yep. Gotcha.
So she's like effectively a 10/10 with first strike.
Let's see. Okay. So, how much mana do I got? I will pay 4 and play Ryu Storm's Edge, which I just drew. Gain 2
How is
more
that
life.
an extra combat card?
It is an extra combat card. Many Phabine triggers are on the way, hopefully.
I think we might just, depending on,
I feel like you guys
we might just be
hit me if I'm
dead.
dead.
We might just be
can
dead.
pass. Ruler at the end. All you right.
All right.
Tribs, you're still the monarch, or did Drex take the monarchy, right?
Drex should have been good.
Oh yeah, I should have taken it.
All right. I need a really good
Could have
draw
drawn a
here.
card. Actually, no, that would have changed the parlays, so never mind. Too many actions have occurred that
Sorry about that.
would have
Drex.
affected that.
I'm
it's
cool
all
with you
good.
drawing if you'd like.
Late.
I don't mind. Alright with Reiki.
It doesn't matter to me.
Drex, I would just honestly hold off on it because you're right. Like the game state changed.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I said, I already altered things. I'm not going to draw. I already determined that because of the parlays and stuff, it would have altered things. We're not going back.
The responsible thing to do.
That's true.
I am not happy with my draw.
If there hadn't been parlays or changes to like the game state to my deck, then maybe.
Yeah,
But
I agree
there
with
have
that.
been changes. So.
I needed to draw something with haste.
Shout out Haste.
And like the Ancient Copper Dragon isn't going to be very helpful. But I can play another like big first striker. So I'm going to cast this Bone Horde Dracosaur.
Hey!
Lone hordes.
Yep. So I
I'm
play
shiny
this one.
though.
This one is too. Oh, yours is too, yeah. Man. Now that the commander is back, I think I need to do this.
Don't make me pay 12 mana.
I'm gonna Reclamation Sage the Annie joins up.
Oh yeah, that's.
Probably smart. Probably smart.
Annie joins up. It's a great.
I know I have a deck that abuses that card. Then I have 5 left, which I may as well get this on the table, even though I don't think I'm gonna get another turn. I'm gonna play a Sylvan Library.
Why not?
That's sadly all I have. I don't think I can attack on this board.
Okay. Untap. Got a few upkeep triggers here. So the first one I'm going to do is Scry. Let's stack that so I Scry first.
Drex is still so scary too.
Oh, ideally so. Okay, we'll leave that on top. Then I'll exile the top 2. Land and 2 lands. So I will create 2/3/1 dinosaurs. And I'll play an exotic orchard. And then I will draw my card first. No, I should have drawn the card first, but
Resolves.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. What can I do? What can I do? Give me that.
This is a tense game.
Just find a way through.
What Naya deck are we making for Azo?
Yeah, I'm just over here
Right.
brewing my Naya deck.
I'm gonna take Phabine.
So I would need to do that.
Phabine's cool. Like I like Phabine a lot, but I don't know.
Yeah, my blessing. Make a
Okay. Okay. Plan is coming together. Bear with me. Sorry, guys.
good. Oh yeah, back to those riot decks. I think you can get like 4 starter decks for $30. It's kind of insane.
How many cards are in a deck?
I don't know. I think 60, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it, so I'm sure that we'll start seeing, like, as they get released, we might start seeing a few more things from, like, the trading card websites. If it's anything like, what is it called, like Flesh and Blood? You know, that was kind of big for a while, and then it really died off. I haven't really heard anything about it in a while.
Yeah. I never got into Flesh and Blood.
I had a friend who bought a couple of the starter decks, and I played it, and it's so weird, because, like, you play a game like Magic, and Drex, just cut us off whenever you're ready. Like, you play a game like Magic, and there's so many things happening, and you take the time to learn Magic, and you play it now, and Magic is so easy. Like, we understand what words are, what keywords, what triggers, and like we can just fly through the stack. And then you play a new game, like something like Flesh and Blood, and there's like new words for everything, and it's just kind of like Flesh and Blood wasn't super complicated, but it's just like doing a similar effect in Magic, but then renaming it to something else and then tweaking it a little bit. It almost hurts you, because I went into like learning Flesh and Blood, and then having it explained to me, it hurt knowing Magic, because it was like I'd hear something and be like, oh, that's kind of like First Strike, but then it would be like, yeah, but then you need to pay 2 from your action points to give this creature that ability, and then it's like named something, and it's just like things will just be changed ever so slightly or named differently, and I just felt that it was kind of hard to like it sounds silly, but it's like it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. But arguably Magic is probably one of the most complicated card games to understand, with all the different types of interactions and things that you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been
Just
playing
bounce my commander with a land back my hand.
this year.
Okay.
This year, it's going to be. I actually think this August will be 20 years of me playing Magic, and I'm still learning things.
Dang.
Kill us,
Impressive.
Drex. I believe in you.
All right, yeah, Drex.
Okay, I think I have a game plan here.
All right.
I'm sorry about that delay. So I had to read that card. You're preventing half the damage rounded up.
Correct.
I would like to activate Zakama to deal 3 damage to it.
Okay, 2 damage
be
gets
2.
prevented. 2 damage gets prevented, so there'll be 1
Okay.
damage on
Yeah.
Gisela. You'll have to activate
still
Zakama
works
5
out.
times.
Yeah. I can do that.
Oh, that's really irritating.
I have no other mana this turn, but I can do that. So I'm going to swing the Cultivator Colossus, which I believe is a 13/13. And Galta at you. Right. And I'm going to swing Zakama and Bonehorde Dracosaur at Trips.
Alright, from underneath this Mosswort Bridge, because I have plenty of power, I'm going to cast this Balefire Dragon. It's just another blocker.
How do I work at instant speed?
Yeah, it's the ability says I can cast this without paying its mana cost, which means as the ability is
Okay,
resolving.
yeah. Okay, cool.
If it doesn't
I tried.
specify a time, like a timing to cast it with, then it just means cast it right now.
Okay. I just wasn't sure because you were casting Banefire. I can't read the cards, so.
How big is La Dragoon? Sorry.
Balefire's a 6/6. The thing is,
And
How
what's
big
giving
is
it flash?
It's the Mosswort Bridge. So
Mosswort
yeah,
Bridge.
I just looked it up, and it says right here, you can activate
Oh,
Mosswort
interesting.
Bridge's ability at any time you could cast an instant. So playing a card with Mosswort
okay.
Bridge is just, yeah, so.
I just assumed because it was cast, you still had to adhere to the timing rule. But my bad.
I thought that as well, so yeah, that's why I just looked it up really quick.
It's because it doesn't specify a time that you cast the Mosswort Bridge, and if it doesn't specify a time you cast it, it just means cast it as the ability resolves. If it says like this cast this turn, then that means timing rules still apply. But there's. You said the Cultivator Colossus is a 13?
Yes.
I can trade the Titan, the 4/4 Rhino, and the Reclamation Sage for the Cultivator Colossus, and that should be 13.
Yep. I believe you're correct.
And then Do I really go to 2? What's this Balefire doing? I'll block 6 of it. I'll block 6 of the Galta with the Balefire and go to 8. Because this lets me get at like 1 extra draw off the Sylvan Library if I need it.
Zakama and what else coming in?
The Bone Horde.
How big's that?
5/5.
I'll just go to 4, I guess.
And I pass.
So this goes to my
No mana.
graveyard. All right, I can dig pretty deep. I can dig 5 cards.
Well,
I have
not
outs.
yet.
I mean, I have been expecting to die. I have literally just been
Alright.
top decking since that turn you
Bone
saw
Horde.
me drop everything. It has just been. Oh wait, Monarchy. Drawing a card at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bone Horde is deflecting SWAT and Selvala, so I get a treasure.
Oh, it's not your turn.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
I'm
isn't it?
sorry.
So it's turn- yeah,
I'm
turn isn't dead
sorry.
yet.
I'm sorry.
I'm the boy who lived. That's a good card. Good card. We could play that.
I believe I had this. I had 3 mana up. I had the Spire Garden, the Carplusan Forest, and the Mana Confluence.
I thought it was dead so long ago.
One would hope. Let's go. I'll float 2. I'll add a red and a white. I'll play War Leader's Call. Creature
Oh,
Mhm.
we might just be dead.
Yeah, I think we're dead.
control deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Yeah, I think we're just dead.
I think we're dead.
Still have 1 floating. I'll add white, green. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another green for Overrun.
Oh yeah, we're
Okay,
we're
yeah.
giga
Yeah, we're
dead.
dead.
We're giga dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
GG's.
I
Yeah.
drew a lot of lands at the end of that game.
I don't think I've ever gone this deep into Pantlaza.
We're more or less just with those casts. We're just assuming Tribs
Yeah.
is taking the game.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I have nothing up my sleeve to protect myself.
and
so
Phabine.
If Rye is saying he has nothing, I could
Yeah.
still 12.
Yeah, because
And I think there's going to be a lot more than 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, deflecting SWAT Selvala was my top. Land Itali off of the Dracosaur. Yeah,
I have
didn't
never
get-
gone this deep into Pantlaza before. This is crazy.
Well, usually we like to do, your 3 cards, but I'm not gonna lie, it's almost midnight and I'm
Yeah.
exhausted. I've been dead for like over an hour, so I am.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Azo.
So sorry, Azo.
Have a good one.
Don't feel bad at all. Like yeah, it sucks. Like I've been dead for a long time, but like that was just the way of the game. Tribs had exactly enough to kill me with 1 creature. Like that, nothing to feel bad about. It just, it's like sitting watching a game for so long is a little like boring sometimes. But like I don't want anyone to ever feel bad for like taking me out early or whatever. It was totally the right call. My
The
plan
worst
was
thing you could
to.
have said to me was Living Death.
Well,
I
yeah,
had 2
my
creatures in
plan
the
was to
graveyard,
just
yeah.
try and like Living Death again, just because I had nothing. But good game. The Naya decks certainly Naya'd each other to death because you all managed to have huge boards, then I wiped, and then you all rebuilt your massive boards, went to combat, had a bunch of big creatures doing their ETB thing. I thought it was really fun. I died first, but I thought it was really fun to just kind of see 3 decks of all the same color, kind of all doing the same thing in different ways. Tribs is making a large army of tokens. Drex is making massive dinosaur synergies, and Rive is just doing like the Naya big creature synergy. So it was really cool to just see a lot of each of your decks. Drex showed that big pile of cards that he managed to burn through. I think Tribs was helping feed the game by letting us all draw a lot of cards, so we were seeing just a lot of our decks. And unfortunately, again, my tiny wizards were just not able to keep up with the onslaught of monsters that were coming in from all three of you. So, good game. Congratulations, Tribs, on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's great.
GG. That was a brutal game. Like, my
Yeah,
God.
the end of that game was so tense.
Nice
It was a good one,
slugfest.
though. I enjoyed that you
I
guys
kept
all
thinking I was out of it, and then finding a line, and then not being able to pull that line off, and then thinking I'm out of it, and then finding another line.
I'll have to, you guys might have inspired me. Maybe I'll have to look at the EDH rec for Naya again, see if there's a commander that stands out to me. I just haven't really had one yet, but anyway, I think
it just lends itself well to the sorry to interrupt. I was just
You're
I think it lends itself well to the casual meta. Less interaction, more targeted, or just broad, not like blue, black, kind of just lots of. Maybe I'll blow that up. Maybe I won't.
it's
Not
like
stupid Grixis, bro. Play
I know, loser playing blue, black. We don't need those colors. Anyway, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Rye, thank you for joining. Tribs, congratulations on the win. Drex, it's always fun. If anyone is still in chat, I know we had a ton of people popping off in chat very early on, but obviously as the night gets later, chat dies down. We're holding steady at about 11 viewers, so again, if you're still here, thank you for watching. I do plan on trying to organize a Dragons of Tarkir pre-con matchup for next week, so stay tuned for that, and we'll be back next week. Thanks for watching.
Have a good one.
Peace out.
So much.
Peace.
Thanks, guys.